おはようございます、皆さん。聞こえますでしょうか？Kiryu Coco です。Hey guys, this is Kiryu Coco. There's an important announcement from me. Kiryu Coco, am leaving Hololive.
And we are back with another stream, guys, and today it's a very difficult day for everyone. Pretty much. Yeah, so as you guys may have known, Kiryu Coco has announced her graduation from Hololive, and I see all of you guys as well. Honestly, it's just a tough situation for everyone, right?
The fact that I'm sitting here talking about this right now is absolutely wild. I don't think I'd ever would have saw the day, but here it is.
And we're here with a very sad moment. As y'all can see the title, Coco is graduating.
So Kiryu Coco made an announcement video announcing that she's gonna graduate from Hololive, meaning she is leaving Hololive, guys. She's gonna have a graduation ceremony, and then after July the 1st, I would assume, she will no longer be part of Hololive.
Like, I don't even know, like, I don't know what to say. Of course I want to say all this nice stuff and like keep it together. It's like it's like really hard.
Did you try for basically because of the Coco situation?
But with the announcement of Coco's graduation, I felt it was a fitting time to, I don't know, pay my respects in a way.
Man, I've been sitting here for a bit now, trying to figure out how to make this video. I've tried, you know, I was thinking of making a little bit silly and stuff like that, you know, because it's a pretty heavy, serious subject. And I decided, you know what, I will just speak from the heart and my mind about this, what I think and feel.
Yeah. So I see a lot of you guys also saying that, you know, you woke up to the announcement as well. It doesn't feel real. I can say that I was in the same boat as well. I woke up for work and I saw the tweet. I saw a bunch of things. I was checking Discord. I was checking Reddit.
I found out in the morning because it got announced JP time in the morning. So I was literally fast asleep at like 3 AM. I look at my phone and then Fuyu basically private messaged me. He's like, I've got some bad news. And then as soon as I saw it, I was like,
I woke up from like sleep and my Twitter, Discord, and of course the r/Hololive going crazy. I think the hour before I woke up, she announced it or Twitter announced it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, this is like Kobe Bryant's like retirement all over again when he did his farewell tour.
I felt like I read this on Twitter today and I was like, what? It still feels... I'm someone that have been just following for a few months. So I can just imagine how hard it must feel for those of you that have been following Coco and Hololive for years now. You know, for such a long time.
Of course, I personally couldn't get for the announcement myself. You guys know me. You guys know me very well when it comes to being the emotional individual. That video was definitely not something I could watch. When the subtitles came, I kind of had to watch it on mute with the subtitles, but the silence killed me in that video. It killed me all too much.
I was confused. I was surprised. I was sad. It was just... I was like in shock when I saw that.
And leading on to that, when you said you woke up for work and so like I was with Nav actually. I was with Desires Hub on call.
Basically, I was in a call with Shabir from Velo City, and I had gone to the bathroom. But as soon as I came back, Shabir was like just pretty much shouting in my ears. He's like, Nav, 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 and I said like, what's up? And then he told me that Coco's graduating, and
we literally heard it like pretty much together at the same time, and we were just like, wow, man, what just happened?
I kind of just sat there for a second, and I knew the way that Shabir said it. It was very, you know, serious. And straight away I went onto Twitter, looked, and I saw all the messages. So that's how I found out personally.
Of all people, to do a graduation, and I saw the cover core logo. When it said graduation, I'm like, uh-oh, who is it? Who is it? And then I saw Coco. I was like, oh my gosh, man. Wow, how? Why? It's like, I know she can't talk about it too much, but it's still crazy.
I was lost for words. Like, I was about to record this video of reacting to a Hololive song, and that's when I heard about this news, and I actually just let this sink in, really. I was about to record, but I kind of was thinking for like good 10-20 minutes thinking about this. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy.
It seems like it's not fake. When I got the messages from people telling me that Coco's leaving, I was like, nah, come on, it's like it's one of those publicity stunts. She gonna come back as like a bigger titty dragon, like her dragon form or something, right? No. I think we're actually losing her.
We've seen everyone's like responses and reactions to what happened last night.
As you've been seeing, you know, everyone gave their grievances. Everyone gave like, you know, everyone gave like their 2 cents. You know, that they, you know, they're gonna miss her.
Damn, Coco. Yo, the silence is saddening, brother. Coco. Coco.
It was very sad to listen. It was actually really sad to listen to this.
It's honestly insane because at this point it's not just Hololive members too. It's literally everyone.
The world, man.
The
world.
Yeah, the world VTuber community as well. You see VTubers, independent VTubers as well, VTubers from other companies, tweeting about it, giving their respects to Coco as well for what she's done for the entire community.
And from then on, I spent around the next 10 to 12 hours just keeping an eye on my Discord chat and letting people, you know, let out their grievances and letting out their sadness, I should say. Their sadness in the right manner.
I mean, as I said, I just been here in the Hololive community for a few months, and I already so attached to like all of them, and seeing this happening is just unreal to me.
Yeah, she sounds like she's been crying. Okay, I gotta be honest with you. Listen, I gotta be honest with you. This is my third take of this video, okay?
Damn, it's... I'm saying this right now, it's a huge loss for Hololive, for Kiryu Coco leaving.
It broke me the first 2 tries, too much, where, you know, we had to go recharge, drink a coffee, relax for a little bit. Cry in the shower, maybe fictionally. I'll let you believe that if you want to.
So as opposed to us being upset at the fact that we're losing someone very precious, which of course we are going to be upset, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being upset about that.
It's definitely a huge loss. She's a really, really good member, really entertaining member. It's going to be hard to see her go, really. It's going to be hard to see her go, but...
Maybe because I'm still new to them all, it just doesn't hit me that hard. Jesus Christ, it hit you guys that hard, man. I'm so sorry for you guys. I hope you guys are gonna be alright.
It's like really hard. You know?
It is a difficult situation all around, and as fans, as viewers, we are all upset, and like, you know, it's hitting us, right?
Yeah.
And so we can't even begin to imagine how Coco must feel right now.
Exactly.
Because this couldn't have been an easy decision to
make.
Yeah,
like, no, for
she
sure.
definitely didn't think about this overnight, right? And
I can just imagine how sad and even scared she can be, because it's...
This how fasting can happen. Like last month, everything, like even yesterday, everything's fucking fine, brother. Coco's, you know, she doing things. We watching Hololive, we happy. Today, bam, get fucked. Coco's gone.
I don't want to harp on too much about it, guys, but all of the girls, they're not going to be here forever, you know? This is the first big impact for us, but all of the girls individually, they're not going to be able to stream forever. They're all going to have to finish one day, so...
I just wanted to add my thoughts in general, you know? And my grievance, I guess. It's just sad, you know? It's... I didn't expect to see this, so when I woke up this morning.
man.
I think it's natural to be upset at the situation because we know that we won't be getting any more content from Coco herself, right?
Yeah.
As
like,
Coco.
Like grieving is valid, 100%.
Yes, exactly.
I can't just drop the fucking topic that majority of the chat wants to talk. If you don't want to see this, just mute it. For fuck's sake, we're talking about this issue. We're trying to help people understand it and feel better, and you're just saying just drop the topic? At least try to understand people's emotions.
Like everyone, like again, like I said before, you know, your feelings are valid, your grieving is valid, yeah.
100%.
Like you have to be happy for her as well, but you are allowed to feel sad too.
Of course. Yeah, like...
No, it's alright to be sad. Sometimes you just need to be sad. It's not about, oh, something sad is happening, let's just move on immediately, let's take jokes. No, sadness is a process, just like every other fucking emotion that should happen and should have its, like, natural course.
Coco has had a different impact on everyone, right? On not just us, but on everyone who's been like supporting her from day one. If they came recently, if they came like in the middle or whatever. So
I mean, she's going to be fine, and the company is going to be fine, but the pain is real. The pain for us is very, very real.
It's different for everyone, so the way that you feel is definitely valid, like you said. So if you want to feel upset, definitely, like, you know, if that allows you to get your feelings out, your emotions out, if it's healthier for you, then definitely do so. But then again,
just stay respectful. Like, that's
of course. That's all Coco's
that's all everyone's
right?
asking.
Yeah, of course. So then in that case, in that way,
you remember her.
You remember her, and it would also make it easier for Coco. Like, for her to think as well.
It was really upsetting initially when I found out that she was graduating. Honestly, it just really caught me off guard.
This is not like when you work in a factory. I have worked in a factory many years. And when you quit, it's like, sure, you lose a few like work companions there you probably had.
You know, I don't want to, you know, over exaggerate this, but it's like a similar feeling to like when your favorite celebrity dies. Like it's like them like passing away, you know? It's like the same feeling I'm getting.
But for something like Coco that have such a big reach, it's a completely different thing, definitely.
Somebody that you love and you've looked up to, and it's like a role model, and really appreciate all the work that they've done over the years. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, I get it. And definitely, like we mentioned before, your feelings are absolutely valid.
No, 100%. We can't tell you to not be sad, because I think it's completely natural. And if that's the way that you feel right now as well, I think let it out. Definitely let it out. You can't just
let out respectfully, let out safely.
Respectfully, yeah. You can't ball off your feelings, but then also you can't, you know, just try to be respectful to yourself as well, and to anyone like involved, like, you know, to the community, Coco herself as well. And I think honestly, you guys will understand that too, right? So that's the thing. So I think it's honestly, it is what it is.
It kind of brings us into thinking about it in the way that let's appreciate every single moment that these guys exist as they exist now, and how much fun we've been having.
I think my own way of like treating this right now, I've been watching a lot of clips from Coco streams. I haven't really been keeping an eye out on everyone's reactions on it right now.
A lot of the funny stuff that I've seen on Hololive was Kiryu Coco related.
Yeah, see, and Coco is actually one of the first meme videos that we watched on the channel as well. It was
the
Coco and Miko's English debate, elite English conversation, I should say. And at that point, that was actually our first introduction to Coco. I mean, besides for the guys.
Aside from, and aside from any clips we may have seen on our own.
Oh yeah, exactly. So,
like, I remember first getting into it and seeing clips from, I think some of them were in the Coco experience video. Damn, I watched that, I think, the first week of me getting into Hololive, or reacted to Hololive.
The feet compilation, that really kicked me hard during it.
I do want to go back and see how we felt about that, you know, the Sakura Miko and Kiryu Coco clip. Yeah. Honestly, that was amazing. I remember watching that, and honestly, it was just seeing, it was first impressions of Miko at that point and Coco at that point, because that was our first meme video. That
what a dynamic duo, what a comedy duo, right?
Great duo, man, honestly. Like, she'll always be our Kaicho. Like, Coco will always be everyone's Kaicho. Like,
dude, I was like going through and thinking of all the things that she brought in to Hololive. Dude, I went back and watched some. Do you guys remember the Asa Coco adverts?
The whole butt plug tail thing, like who thought of that, man? Like, especially in the VTuber community, like that whole chaotic personalities.
Like the amount of things she brought into Hololive as a whole. We had the Asakoko commercials, which I have no idea how they survive for so long, because those are definitely the most NSFW things I've seen from Hololive.
I never got around to watching any Asakoko, which is funny, right? One of the most important things. I never actually got around to
it. Could you imagine? Just like it's worldwide phenomena, Asakoko.
It was an honor to be a part of Asakoko. It was an honor to be a part of Meme Review.
And the fact that she uses stuff like the community stuff as well, like Reddit and all of that for her, you know,
exactly.
her
meme reviews and all that kind of stuff. Yo, her meme reviews are legendary.
Yeah.
For me, prime time was always Sunday 4 a.m. for me personally. Sunday 4 a.m. Meme review will be on. I'll see the Discord. We'll all be talking about it, and it was always a delight. That was always like the highlight of the week, you know. After my stream, you know, chill out with you guys for a while and just watch.
Someone who's able to swear like a crazy person. Someone that's able to bring in that dumb Western humor into the amazing Japanese-orientated culture that we love.
She's the reason like internet culture within Hololive took off. Them talking on Reddit, the slang, speaking in English and slang and all that. Man, it's just...
That kind of clash of cultures is what Coco brought to the Hololive table, and obviously we loved it. We loved it so much. Like, I don't swear, but good morning, mother.
You know, gonna miss her good morning. You know what I mean? I'm teaching all of the teaching all of the Hololive members her English. Her English.
It's a line that you'll know forever. If you ever hear anyone say good morning, mother, there is only one person you will remember saying that. And I'm not even talking about now. In 10, 15, 20, 30 years down the line.
Anytime someone, a Japanese person swears, and they're like, where'd you learn English from?
It's Coco. It's Coco.
If anyone says good morning, mother effers, you're going to be thinking of one person. And that's forever. That person's not going to go anywhere, you know?
The meme review, oh my gosh, she started so many trends, so many memes. She embraced the Reddit culture, the Twitter culture. Some of these girls didn't even know what Reddit was. Guess who taught them about it? Coco. Guess who was teaching them a little bit of English? Coco.
She doesn't have the nickname Kaicho for no reason.
Exactly.
Right? Like
she's got that.
She felt like a teacher at that point. She was teaching, and she was like, she was trying to, you know, translate what Miko was saying, right? And honestly, it was a lot of fun to watch, and that's one of my best memories I have of Coco as well. Like it was one of my first, or if not my first, actually. So that's just in my head.
Yeah, like you'll never forget that, right?
When Sora finally said it on the meme review, everyone collectively was like, Yagu was crying. We know he was crying, but it was a big moment when Sora said it, you know? It was a big moment.
Speaking of which, I really should start getting on those meme reviews and watch them myself.
The whole thing with Duolingo Spanish, like the Juan thing, like everything she did was iconic. It was a meme. Everything she did was, you know, very important. It was awesome.
Like I remember when one of the first videos I really wanted to watch from her was her Fast and Furious watch along.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yo, dude, she did a Three Idiots watch along.
My favorite Bollywood movie, right?
Top Bollywood movie. My goodness. And
Coco Reactor. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
She's the reason why I'm called the Hitman. It's true. It's true.
Ko really has been a big catalyst for individuals. Mino Mushi being a great one as well. I remember Mino Mushi, they're a JP translator. I remember when they translated Ko's clip and it blew up on the JP side of things as well, but it also brought in this new wave of fans that were coming in through, you know, Ko watching Coco and their back and forth, and just helping to the massive wave that came over into Hololive.
I was literally exposed to this rabbit hole, this world, just a few months ago. And I love it. I genuinely really enjoy all the stuff they have made, you know, the music, their funny moments, oh god, there's so many amazing moments with every one of them, you know?
I started watching Coco around summer of 2020. I wasn't a big VTuber watcher until recently, like last year, especially during the fall. But the reason why I'm even sitting here right now, getting back into VTubers, was because of Korone and Coco. Technically, without Coco, I technically wouldn't really be here. Like I said, Korone and Coco really got me into Hololive, and then sooner or later watching them, reacting to it.
I sat and watched this particular clip, at work. This particular clip literally had me sitting there being absolutely like, I didn't know too much about Kaicho at the time, but this particular clip was 1 hour and 4 minutes and 11 seconds after Aqua received some backlash, and Aqua was feeling a little bit down. Yeah, she was having a little bit down, and she had a little collab with Kaicho. And some of the words, some of the quotes that this enlightened person had for Aqua, really, straight away, I had immediate respect for how incredible she is and how she's gone about dealing with things. But she was talking about how she deals with Asakoko, how she deals with the expectations of fans, how she deals with... When I watched this particular clip, I thought, honestly, this person seriously knows how to approach everything within her life, to put herself first and to be respectful to others. It will be the clip that I will always remember when I think about Kaicho and her wisdom.
You know what clip got me the most that I think I watched a couple months back now was the ARC clip with Miko and Coco. I think that clip got to me hard, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen someone play ARC so much.
I think in the latest ARC announcement that was made, if you looked closely, if you looked at one of the executive producers, it was actually Coco. So don't think for a second that she hasn't got a few chips laying around everywhere, because it is definitely impressive to see her entrepreneur skills come into play, especially knowing that she was the ARC girl. Seeing that, I just put the biggest smile on my face, and I'm just excited to see where she's going to go with that.
Especially the whole thing with introducing Yakuza games. I know some other VTubers were probably playing it, but she was obviously inspired by that, given her name. It's like, it wanted me to get into Yakuza. I'm like, man, like...
See, this is the thing, guys. Anytime you ever see the Yakuza series, ever, you're going to be thinking about Kiryu Coco as well. You know? Not just Kiryu Kazuma, Kiryu Coco too.
Watching her play it wanted me to get into it and, like, you know, play Yakuza.
Oh, guys, did you see on Twitter earlier today?
I saw! Do you know how goated that was? Oh my gosh, that was so goated.
Takeya Kuroda.
Goated? What am I talking about? It was poggers. It was total poggers.
The voice actor for Kiryu actually tweeted at Coco and, you know, fully gave his, like, best wishes to her.
So, on Coco's stream, Hajimarimasu, so on her Smile and Talk. And then in response to it, the VA for Kiryu Kazuma literally wrote, "Thank you for loving Kazuma Kiryu. Good luck with your graduation. Takeya Kuroda." That's like the best thing! So wholesome, man. So wholesome.
Kiryu-chan tweeted Kiryu-chan. Seeing the person who voices Kiryu, you know, go out there and tweet her was really nice to see. But damn, dude, damn. You know, all of you guys know how much of a big inspiration, you know, Yakuza is to her and her character. If you've seen an inkling of Yakuza or an inkling of Coco, you know how intertwined those two things are.
叶えられなかった夢などたくさんねありますし残ると思いますけど、ポジティブにね。I stay positive, guys. まあ私はね、ゲボカワドラゴンなんで、どこに行ってもね、どんな舞台でも輝いちゃうんで、未来は明るい、そういうことです。
The thing is, I don't feel sad because I know that she's going to do amazing and she's going to continue to be amazing.
From the way it seems, it's definitely a massive weight off of her shoulders, and even though we're all sad, we all know that Coco's an extremely smart and talented individual. Like, there's definitely loads of great plans that she has in mind for the future, and in that sense, I'm really happy for her.
She's a pretty strong lady, so, you know, I don't know. It's hard, man. She's so cool, man. She's like the one that I consider to be like my all-time favorite, you know?
Like, the influence she has had allows so many people, myself, like thousands of VTubers out there, myself, hundreds of thousands, millions of individuals out there, all have their own way, their own story of saying, this is what Coco means to me. That's incredible. I think that's really cool. How many people individually can say, this is what this person meant to me.
She was really important for Hololive and still will be even after she's no longer part of the company. Even outside of Hololive, Coco is really important to VTubing in general, especially for English-speaking VTubers. Huge part in the popularization of VTubing in the West.
You know, giving their thanks to Coco, because I feel like we all deserve to give our thanks to Coco, especially with how much she's done for the VTubing scene as a whole. Her massive push for, you know, Hololive USA, as she wanted to say it, with her lovely USA avatar, Coco Kane. The OG EN VTuber, if you'd like to say. And then it pushed to bring on so many amazing things. And now we have Hololive EN.
Hololive English, Holomyth, like that whole idea, the inspiration behind it was because of Kaicho. Like she wasn't given that nickname for no reason. We got some English speakers maybe make their own branch about it, and here they are, one of the most successful things out there right now. Who was kind of the cause of that? Coco.
Her influence had a direct effect on how Hololive EN came into play. Hololive EN, Kali, Kiara, Gura, Ame, and Ina, those 5. By them 5 coming in at the time that they came in, because of Kaicho's influence, that then had a massive impact on Hololive around the Western world, which then effectively brought in so many international Hololive fans.
Yeah, yeah. No, definitely, because Coco, she honestly means a lot to not only us, but like to a lot of people, right? Yeah. Like she's been the bridge between JP and EN pretty much since she started.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think, yeah, because of course, her being bilingual also, I mean, in English and also Japanese, her knowing that, being able to bridge that gap as well, honestly, it led the way for Hololive to boom in the West. Yeah. And also, you could also attribute Hololive EN's success to what Coco was able to do as well, right?
As how she started off. As the
exactly.
forerunner.
And a lot of you guys as well, I remember seeing a lot of comments saying that, you know, Coco is what got me into Hololive as well, because of course she packs her streams with both Japanese language and English language, so it kind of adheres to both people, right?
Yeah.
And
so having Coco bridge that gap before Hololive EN existed, it's big. It was big. And I'm sure that this entire community as a whole would not be as connected as it is right now if it wasn't for that bridge. If it wasn't for that big dragon to go on through things.
Yeah. Like, I mean, of course, we have Coco, who's literally bilingual, right?
Yeah.
So she's able to be that bridge.
Yeah.
She's been the bridge between EN, JP. She's been the bridge between Holo and fans. Like Reddit, for example, as well. Like, she's on it. She's doing meme reviews on it, right?
No, 100%.
Yeah.
And how people are going to pick up what she's left behind and carry it. Like, she lit the fire, and there's gonna be so many people keeping it, you know, in flame.
It's really cool to see VTubers, especially like if you have Hololive members or VTubers that you're really fond of as well. And you're also into that kind of content.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see those worlds come together and like collide.
Bro, her middle name should be Bridge. Like, she really is a bridge.
Yeah,
so many people,
bro.
man.
Yeah, it's insane, man. It's actually insane. Like,
we all love Coco. I personally love Coco as well. Her content's been great. Everything that she's done for this community has been one of the best, and not a lot of people can even put a candle to that, you know. The entire push for Hololive USA, well, originally it was Hololive USA, which is now we know as Hololive EN. The whole community that we fostered here today, and a lot of individuals whose lives she has changed, be it Coefficient, being me sitting in front of your screen right now, and being a bunch of other clippers, reactors, VTubers, or just individuals sort of falling into the hole and enjoying VTubing as a general, and Hololive, it would not be without her input, and of course the other girls at Hololive as well. So massive thank you to them.
I owe pretty much everything to the Hololive girls, including Coco, and the reason why it's affecting me so much, and you guys probably know already, is, you know, the reason why my channel is doing so well. I have a handful of people that I have on my mind that I will always remember and I will always thank till the day I die because of what I'm doing right now. And Coco's definitely one of them.
You guys, most of you guys do know how important, how much of a legend she was within the VTuber community, not just Hololive, but everywhere. Like, for real. She's a huge reason any of us was really into English VTubing. And then we found out about a lot of the other English VTubers, independent, the ones in Easy Sanshi, the ones that they spoke English, and of course Hololive English, and all people like Hachima, and of course Coco.
And of course the tens and hundreds of thousands of people who have fallen down this very hole, and some of you guys maybe who are listening to this stream right now, including myself, who have you know, divulged into this hole and fallen in love with the girls, and Coco being a big integral part of them as well.
See, she's changed lives, man.
She has,
Yeah.
she has, and like,
has.
you know, that's insane for you to say that I want to learn a language because of Coco. Like that's it's actually quite, it's big, and it's not just you as well. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way too. Like maybe you want to, you know, start content creation or start VTubing or what. Like that all leads back to, you know, Coco, right? Like if she's your inspiration for that, that's huge. She's changed lives,
100%.
and then who knows how many lives you'll change on as well. It's a domino effect.
It's a domino effect. It really is. It really is a domino effect, a snowball effect.
So I know a lot of people say there's a huge saying. There's a couple big sayings I like about people leaving. One saying is don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened.
Yeah, smile because it happened. Yeah, exactly, man.
We should celebrate when she leaves. We should celebrate what she was, what she did do. The life she lived as Kiryu Coco in Hololive. We should cry tears of joy.
When something ends, a new thing begins. And I know for sure, just to preface this, that Coco is going to be absolutely fine. I know that whatever she goes off and chooses to do in her personal life and everything that she chooses to put herself into, she is going to be absolutely fine. So both myself and you guys, we know as fans that it's gonna be fine.
There's a beginning, there's an end. That's a fact of life, right?
Yeah, all we can do is support them. Let's do our best together. Yeah, it's
minna de gambaro.
And sometimes, guys, have you heard of that famous saying? If you love something, you need to let it go.
I love what Sora said. It's not how long you support, it's about how much fun you've had supporting. No, I absolutely agree with the abundance of quotes that have come out from the girls, man.
But you know, don't be sad that it's gone.
Don't be upset that it's over. Be happy that it happened.
Don't be sad because it's over. Be happy
that
because
it happened.
Is the mindset that I try to live by.
Happy that it was here. Of course, I'd be to tell you that, you know, we can't tell you to not be sad, right?
Yeah.
Because again, like,
your feelings are valid.
Yeah, your feelings are valid, of course.
There's another saying that I really like. Heroes get remembered, but legends
never die, man. Legends never die.
Exactly.
It's so true. It is so true.
Yeah.
Whenever she leaves, which is July 1st, her legacy is not going to die. She'll get remembered, but it's not going to leave. The only thing that will ever leave is new content and her physically from Hololive, but we'll still have all of that stuff we can go back to. I remember
it's the journey throughout that beginning to the end that matters, and how and the kind of legacy that they left behind. And I think Coco has left a pretty solid legacy.
Yeah, for sure. I fully agree, man.
You know, we've been hit with definitely some heavy quotes recently, man. Coming from Korone, coming from Suise, coming from just people I've seen just talking about, you know, the entire situation at hand.
And it's so true, like, you know, like life, careers, all of that, they're limited, but like the legacy and the memories live on, right? No matter how long it's been, like, you know, they will live on. And Coco's left that much of an impact that people will remember her for years to come.
100%, 100%. That's awesome, man.
Is it something I've learned about the Hololive? Even if you are very lots of Hololive stuff, but I also know the big hearts you guys have. I know you will put those big hearts to support Coco in the endeavors she has in front of her.
Another saying I like is the goal isn't to live forever, but the goal is to create something that will. Coco definitely created something that will live forever, like the whole talks with other VTubers, the memes, like the sense of humor. Basically everything Coco did, it was always her idea, it was her.
Coco,
be our
Coco will always be in our hearts, of course. She'll always be here. She'll always be our kaicho.
The memories won't go, man. The memories won't go.
The memories are forever. The memories are forever. Like, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
And as long as we're there to remember them, and we will be, that's when the memories will just stay, right?
Yeah.
As long as we're here to remember them.
And from this point, I'd like to say that we're going to wish her well for everything that she chooses to do. I know that she's going to do well. I really do. I really, really do. She really has changed the world. Literally, she's changed the world. I think the VTubers are going to be a very important way of life for at least the next 5 to 10 years. And we're all going to look back on this particular person, this particular kaicho, this particular legend, the legend known as Kiryu Coco, and we'll look back with fondness, yeah? She was able to achieve so much. She had big hardships and she was able to get through them with a smile. She was able to get through them alongside us, and we do our all to support Kaicho. We do our all to see her off with a teary smile, so that whatever she gets up to in the future, she's able to do with a clear heart, you know, so that she doesn't need to feel any regrets, at least from our side, which would be really nice, yeah?
All I can say is that thank you so much, Kiryu Coco, for everything you've done over the years and everything you've done for the fans. I'm sure the fans will always appreciate you for what you've done. I hope whatever you do in the future, your future endeavors, whatever you're doing in the future, I hope it becomes a huge success for you, because you deserve it. You really do deserve it.
But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Thank you so much for everything. A legend, the GOAT, the Michael Jordan of Hololive. I know I say that for Tokinosoru because she started it all, but like Coco really took the ball, ran with it, and dunked it, bro. Coco was swaggy, man. She did it. She did it really well. She took the VTuber thing and made it look sexy, bro. She made it look hot. It made it look fun, funny, cool. Like, Coco put, like, a lot of things and a lot of ideas on the map. I know Hololive is going to carry out what she started and keep it out forever. For sure. For sure.
A massive thank you to Coco for being such a bright light during such a bad time within the world. Honestly, wouldn't even know where we would be without her and all the girls over at Hololive. So thank you so much to Coco for being such a bright spot in this community, and being such an influencer, being such a hard-working and just breathtaking individual when it comes to just putting smiles on our faces.
Is there something I know about the Hololive community is that there is plenty of love around, you know? Surely there are haters and bad people as well, but they can't conquer us. We are strong. The heart is the strongest muscle after all.
Thank you for everything that you've done. You're a great content creator, and I hella respect you.
And yes, again, much love to Coco as well. We definitely will be supporting her however we can right until the end.
Yeah.
And beyond that too.
Yeah, for sure.
And she is the legendary dragon of Hololive. Kiryu Kai will live on strong, that is one thing for sure. Whether if it's 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, I'm pretty sure Kiryu Kai will be up and strong.
See you later. Smiles, guys. Smiles.
ありがとうございました。最後くらいちゃんと言いたいな。ありがとう